Lately, I've had a lot of my couples talk about their energy levels being different, their social energy. What do you do if your social battery is really, really huge and you feel great being social? You get actually more energized when you're around people. That social battery is getting recharged. And you're married to someone who has a social battery that when they're out with other people, they get depleted. They are getting drained and they need to then really have some quiet time at home where they may seem like a recluse, but they're really not. They're just exhausted from the emotional energy that they put out. What do you do when you have that imbalance in the relationship? Because it can feel really lonely for the person who has a really large social battery, needs it to be full all the time and needs to go out and gets really refueled and recharged when they're out with other people. It can feel lonely for them to go out and do those activities without their spouse. And maybe they'll go and they'll bring their kids if they have little kids, and they still know they're not there with their spouse. And when the spouse goes with let's say the wife, because he wants to be a good husband, he wants to please her, but he is exhausted, but he's doing it for her, then he's not doing well. So what do you do when you have this imbalance? And this imbalance is so common. What I suggest is you have a conversation about it. Both of you have different social batteries. Neither is better than the other. One isn't right and one isn't wrong. One isn't good, one isn't bad. It has nothing to do with that. It's truly the way that each person is made. If there is this imbalance where someone really requires more socialization, the other one really requires minimal socialization, what do? You have a conversation about it and you negotiate what would be beneficial for each person. Does this person really need to go out every single time this person goes out? I would say no. Does this person need to go out with this person and be there the entire time? Sometimes no. Are there times where this person really wants this person, their spouse, to be there with them? And it wouldn't be appropriate if they weren't there, let's say a wedding or some kind of social function that costs a lot of money, banquet of some sort. Then that's where this person, this spouse, it would be helpful if they dug deep and showed up. They may need to plan a week in advance how to ration their social battery so that when they come here with their spouse on this occasion, they can be more present. But they also do this because this person, their spouse, knows that they don't expect them to come to every birthday party, house party, barbecue. Although they would love them to come, it's not fair because it's a depletion for this person, although it's adding to this person. It really is about conversation. Don't point the finger. Don't blame the other person for being who they are. Accept who you married and then figure out where can I give and where can I give. And if you can do that, you both are going to love each other even more. You're going to respect each other anymore. You're going to have such a high regard for each other that hopefully you'll get to a place where you're both more willing to make the sacrifices to please the other person. And that really is the goal, to be there for each other, supporting each other, being on the same team, having each other's backs. Remember, you're designed to heal.